right, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of JIRO and Chi's English podcast.
Yeah, welcome back.
Here we are on another lovely Tuesday afternoon. It's been raining all day, but I think, it stopped for the most part. And
I wondered how long this cold weather, will last. I just, miss spring, man. I mean, last week...
It is spring.
Last week, it was snowing, Saka.
Yeah, it was.
It's already March. It's crazy, man.
Didn't the weather forecast, they say that the cherry blossoms will bloom early this year?
I have no idea. I don't check the weather forecast at all, so...
Well, that'd be an indicator of whether or not. But yeah, it is still freezing cold. We're in almost middle of March. Huh? It's crazy. But we'll have to see. Huh? I think this week is gonna warm up. I think after tomorrow, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're looking at sunny skies for heading into the weekend.
I hope so.
Which means everybody, let's see here. What's on the menu for today?
Yeah, what's on the menu?
So, we heard back from some of you, and you guys wanted to hear about who should split or who should pay for birthday parties, huh? In general, I mean, who pays on dates or birthday parties? I mean, is that stuff already been decided beforehand? I mean,
yeah, that's a good question. I mean, but I think in general, I mean, whoever does the hosting does the paying, right? No?
Okay, so if you throw a birthday party, actually, how about this? So before we go to the birthday party, how about you host a dinner, okay? You invite friends over, and you cook dinner and all that good stuff. At the end of the night, do you ask everyone to split?
If I'm in a host, I'll probably pay for the party. If I invite everyone, because charging someone if you just invite everybody to the party.
Yeah.
And then that's tacky, right? I mean, you invited us, right?
Yeah. I mean, but in Japan, I mean, it seems like you split the bill at every chance you get. Like every time you go out, like in the States, if I throw like parties back in college and stuff, like obviously most parties people bring, says BYOB, right? Bring your own beer, right? But I mean, like the host would cover the costs of all the snacks and stuff, and they'd never ask the guests to oh, here, you pay this much money. But in Japan, when we've had I wouldn't call it a big house party, but I guess little gatherings.
Yeah.
Everyone's always, oh, give me your receipts. We'll split it up evenly, and we'll all chip in the correct amount of money. I'm like,
right.
Really?
Were you surprised at it? When you first people doing that.
Initially, yeah, because I mean, even when I first came and we had little gatherings at our apartment. I mean, I would never ask. I'll just say, oh, I'll make this and I'll provide this. Whatever else you want to bring. You know what I mean? But I never ask people to charge you I'm gonna charge you $5 for that beer. You know what I mean, or whatever. But I noticed that it's a bigger topic than it should be. I think.
So when you were in the States, you would just go there and empty-handed. Okay. Let's do the party, something like that.
Yeah, if your friend, I mean, basically, if your friend's throwing a party, he's like, yeah, I got a keg of beer, you know what I mean? And normally you wouldn't go empty-handed. You'd bring something, right? You'd bring more drinks or or snacks or
right.
other food, right?
Right,
but
right.
Yeah, some people come empty-handed. Those people don't get invited back again, right? So. But for everyone else, yeah, I mean, you would never charge. That's why,
really?
when we had, when we had gatherings, amongst our friends, and everyone's like, okay, let's get the receipts out, and I'm like, I understand, the burden of the host having to cook, and clean and do all that good stuff, but I think if you have the right kind of people around, they'll bring food and drinks, and it all takes care of itself, right? You don't have to worry about money and stuff. It shouldn't be the most important thing.
Okay, so you still don't like the way people do this kind of stuff?
I wouldn't say I don't like. I would say when in Rome, right? So do as they do. So like if that's the way they do it, then I'll do it the way they do it. I'm not gonna like push back and cry about it. Whatever.
Right. So how would you handle the situation? If you're in the States and just hosting your birthday party, when you message your friends and okay, let's come to my party, and then you text them like, oh, it's my birthday party, and we are all meeting out for dinner at my place. So if you come along, I'd love to have you. But if we're going to split the bill, is that how you do this?
No. If I host a party, I'm gonna pay for everything, right? And I'm not expecting any monetary
oh really?
Yeah. I mean, from your you wouldn't invite people to your house for your birthday party and then expect them to hey, bring a present. Okay, if they don't bring a present, then so be it. But I wouldn't expect them to give me money. Here, we're gonna split it 10 ways. You know what I mean? You just host it and that's that.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's the one thing I noticed about Japan. I think people are very, the word fair is the right word to use, but they're very, I would say komakai, but I mean, yeah.
So you think that?
Well, I mean, unless, if I say, oh, hey, we're going to have a barbecue, let's go out and do it, and then at that point, we haven't purchased anything yet.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go out and buy all the supplies together.
Right.
But we will have to split it evenly 10 ways. Just Jiro, you get the meat, I'll get the beers, toka. You know what I mean? If there's some difference in that, whatever. You know what I mean? Same way at a party, like you said, it depends on the kind of type of party. If you're having a big fucking birthday bash, inviting hundreds of people, then that kind of party they normally have just alcohol and some and finger foods. You know what I mean? Snacks, some chips and stuff. But if you're having a dinner party, I mean, depending how, I personally, I wouldn't be able to ask my friends for money. I'd be very embarrassed for one thing.
So
come to my birthday.
You mean in the States?
Even in Japan as well.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't invite people over to my house. Okay, man. I say, oh yeah, just bring something. I'll make this and this. But if you want to bring something, go for it. Huh? I don't really. I mean. Even for dinner, when we go out to drinks and stuff, I'm not I mean, I normally don't drink that much, you know what I mean? In the first place, to begin with. But you guys all drink 10, 15 drinks. I'm I only had one drink. That time I'm I don't have to pay as much as everyone else, I think. Because if I have one beer compared to this dude's 10 beers, I'm you know what? I'm not forking out half of that. That's on you. You know what I mean?
Oh damn! But, you are 細かい, huh? much more 細かいだね.
That's different. That's different, dude. That's completely different. Going out for drinks. But going back to your question about the birthday party, I don't know. In Japan, how would it work? If you do have a party of let's say 10 to 15 friends come over, and you invite them over to your house for dinner, and would you throw out the invite and then say, oh, but if you guys we'll split the bill 15 ways afterwards?
I mean, in my personal opinion, the general rule of thumb is whoever that does hosting, that does the paying. That's my theory. But I don't think that works in Japan in general. But the people just tend to just split the bill, no matter no matter what in the party you just throw. Everybody just love to split the bill and evenly. So it doesn't matter whether you are in a host or not. Yeah, that's something that people do. We throw a party and then we just split the bill, right?
This isn't the actual article that I'm looking at some other article about this topic, but the one I originally found was, I think, someone on Twitter or TikTok or something. She had thrown a party, right?
Japanese?
And no, in the States.
Okay.
And I think she had like complained that like, oh, it's my birthday party. Even though I hosted the birthday party, my friends should cover, and she got a lot of blowback, right? So it was like, oh no, and so it made me think like, huh, who should cover? I mean, if I guess if she puts the idea out there, oh, I would have a party, like, does that mean that she has to pay, or should her friends,
Right.
cover a small percentage of it? I mean, if a friend of mine was like, hey, I'm having a party, why don't you come? I would think, hey, okay, they're hosting a little party. I'll bring a gift.
Yep.
That will make up for having to, you know what I mean? For
Yeah.
having to, for part of the bill.
Yeah.
So, yeah, especially at a birthday party. I mean, if you bring a gift, great. I think that covers your part of the bargain, and like,
but it depends on the gift that you bring, and then it doesn't mean that even if you're bringing a gift, then
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that you can cover the cost. So it depends. But isn't it kind of lame? You say, "Oh, I love to be there, but I don't have the money." You can't say that, right? I mean, especially in Japan,
it's hard. Yeah,
it's hard, right? I mean, it's hard to be honest. Oh, I don't want to pay, but I can't say that, right?
well,
I mean, if you're invited,
yeah.
I mean, okay. I'll go, but but you don't want to pay. You see what I mean?
This brings up like something I think we both experienced, like friends' weddings and stuff. You know what I mean? Like
come on.
No. But no, I mean when I had my my wedding, the second the Nijikai, the after party.
Yeah.
Like I tried to lower the cost as much as possible.
Yeah.
And I think everyone paid $30. It's 3,000 yen. I remember this.
I
Everyone was
guess.
everyone was like, "Hey, is that too cheap? It's all you could drink plus some food,
Yeah.
They're like,
It was.
and
it was.
they were worried. They were like, "Oh, are you really?" I'm like, "No." I got hooked up. You know what I mean? And on second thought, I was like, I should have charged people like more money and could have profit off of it. Because $30 for all you can drink plus some food. I mean, that ain't a bad. And in a nice venue. I mean, it wasn't bad at all, right? So.
Man, you learned a lesson, huh? You learned a lesson.
Hell yeah, man! If I ever get divorced and have another party, man, I'm charging.
Man, you should be honest, man. You should be honest. I mean, I think, believe me, life is a lot, much easier and better when you just stop trying to make everybody happy all the time.
Obviously, Jiro, I can see that. You're all about you, right? So. No, I mean, like, I can understand, I mean, obviously I'm not Japanese, but like, I can sort of see now why it's hard to live in Japan. I mean, as a Japanese person, because there's so many rules you got to follow, and and there's so many like social cues that you have to pick up, and
So true. So true.
It's very taxing. You know what I mean? Like it's very stressful, and I can see why people would oh, I want to live overseas where they can just, hey, fuck it, I don't care about you, and I care all about me. But in Japan, I mean, like, you have to put up a good face, right?
Yeah.
So, well, I guess I know who I'm not going for drinks anymore. Jiro, cheapskate. So. But yeah, everyone. I hope that give us your feedback. We want to know what you think about this topic, huh? Like who should cover the costs, the hosts or the attendees, huh? So
yeah, let us know.
Yeah, and yeah, thank you for joining us today. We hope to catch you in the next episode. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and yeah, leave us a comment. And catch you later.
Yeah, please. Just don't forget to subscribe and listen to content. So until then, stay tuned. Take care. Bye for now.
All right, everyone. Peace out.
Bye.
ジローとチーの英語で雑談を聞いてくださり本当にありがとうございました。質問や感想、ポッドキャストで取り上げてほしいトピックなどありましたら、概要欄のリンクにてご連絡お願いします。また、このポッドキャストを聞いて少しでも良かったなと思ったら、お聞きの媒体にてぜひ良いレビューをお待ちしております。
Thank you for listening to JIRO and CHI's English podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or topics you'd like us to discuss on the podcast, let us know through the link in the description. And if you enjoyed our podcast, leave us a positive review on the platform where you listen to it.
では皆さん、次回のエピソードでお会いしましょう。
Looking forward to seeing you guys again in the next episode. Take care and see you guys later.
Bye!